The Territorial Army, India's second line of defense, composed of citizen volunteers, was inaugurated in all important cities during the first fortnight of October. In Delhi, before the battlements of the Red Fort, the Governor-General performed the inaugural ceremony. At an impressive ceremony in Bombay, Dr. Jivraj Mehta, the Public Works Minister, inaugurated the enlistment drive. The elite of the city were present. Dr. Mehta is being shown the working of the intricate mechanism of some modern weapons of war. Functions on the same lines, marking the inauguration of India's second line of defense, were also held in other places: Pune, Jabalpur, Calcutta, Lucknow, and Bangalore. The Territorial Army, whose formation was approved by a statute in September last year, will consist of units of all types: infantry, armored corps, artillery, signals, supplies, transport, medical, and others. Training in military engineering, anti-aircraft gunnery, and coastal defense will be the Territorial Army's specific duties. Free India needs every able-bodied person ready to bear arms and strengthen the regular army in any emergency. There will be two types of recruits: those drawn from provincial districts and others from the towns and cities. Urban units will be mostly technical units and will receive training every week with a short time in camp. Recruitment to the Territorial Army provides a rare opportunity, long denied and long awaited by the youth of the country, to be trained in the use of arms. India expects every able-bodied citizen to do his duty by his country and share the glory, pride, and joy of being fit and prepared to defend the country's freedom in any emergency. As a peace-loving nation, India wishes and prays, may such an emergency never arise. But should there be such a contingency, the Citizen Army will go into action in support of national defense and as the nation's second line of defense. Helping the nationwide drive to grow more food are these students from Nagpur. They are taking part in every form of agriculture, which is being stepped up with the highest priority to a war footing. For agriculture, manure is as essential as a plentiful supply of water, and no effort is being spared to collect and preserve compost and generally turn waste into wealth. For these students, it is a vacation usefully spent and reflects a realistic approach to basic national problems. This demonstration of joint effort brings the educated youth closer to the masses. East Bengal, Calcutta League champions and IFA Shield holders also annexed the Rover Cup, the most coveted football honor in Western India, with a 3-0 victory over the East Indian Railway in Bombay. The railway team began the attack in the first 5 minutes of the game, but failed to follow up their advantage. East Bengal quickly turned the tables, and in the 8th minute scored their first goal. Before the final whistle, Dhanraj forced his way through the defense and unleashed a terrific drive which left the goalie helpless. Thakur Harnam Singh, the Revenue Minister, heads a group of enthusiastic tenants in Kaizargan Tehsil in the United Provinces, who pay 10 times the annual rental of their ancestral lands and acquire sanads, conferring on them the right of ownership as bhumidars, peasant proprietors, with direct dealings with the government. Government treasuries were kept specially open to enable the tenants to pay their contribution to the Zamindari Abolition Fund. The abolition of Zamindaris a feudal body of intermediaries between the government and the tenant, is a most revolutionary land reform effected by the United Provinces government. The Sikh Regimental Centre at Ambala was recently visited by military attaches of the 4 foreign embassies in New Delhi, the United Kingdom, Pakistan, France, and the United States. Intensive training for 6 months, a testing time for bravery and endurance, converts these recruits between the ages of 17 and 25 into fully fledged soldiers. The skill and courage demonstrated by the cadets evoke the admiration of the visitors. Splendor mounts to a crescendo on Vijayadashmi, the last day of the Dussehra festivities in Mysore, when the Maharaja leaves the palace for Banni Mantap to worship the symbols of victory. It is a great event and a most colorful ceremony, stirring popular imagination with its pageantry and gorgeous splendor. Cavalry units hold the attention with their smartness and dignity. Gaily caparisoned elephants march along majestically. Maharaja Jayachama Rajendra Budya Bahadur acknowledges the cheers of his loyal subjects. The setting is stupendous, a monumental survival of monarchical grandeur. The most glamorous part of the Dussehra festivities are the illuminations. Millions of multicolored lights illuminate every inch of the palace and the temple tower of the family's deity. The palace grounds have become a fairyland. It is a night of lights, a wonderful spectacle, seen only once a year in Mysore. The impression of charm, beauty, and exuberance of art is unforgettable.